Welcome back to my channel for another exciting review of the series We Own This City. Starring in the lead John Brenthal, Wayne Jenkins, and Jamie Hector. The series is a release of HBO which consists of 6 episodes with a rating of 7.6 on IMDb. Before starting the review, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please hit the bell icon so you can get more exciting reviews in the future. Let's start without further delay. We Own This City, Sky Atlantic, will unavoidably be compared to The Wire. It was created by David Simon and George Pelecanos, has a number of performers who previously appeared in The Wire, is based in Baltimore, and employs a similar aesthetic. It is strongly rooted in the same world. Anyone anticipating being guided through this complex tale with their handheld may be let down. Instead, the 6-part series immerses you in the middle of a sinister true tale of police corruption. It's glad to be back if this is The Wire's spiritual heir. Without a question. Who is the city's owner? The police or the criminals? Who is it? Or is the line so worn and scratched that it can no longer be determined? We Own This City, which is based on Justin Fenton's non-fiction book of the same name, starts in 2017, almost 2 years after Freddie Gray, a 25-year-old black man, died while in police custody and 6 police officers were cleared of all charges or had them dropped. A large network of perspectives on what specifically has gone wrong with policing there includes the FBI, Department of Justice, elected lawmakers, and law enforcement officers from other places. Baltimore is a poster child for the basic failure to combat lawlessness. There involves the FBI, Department of This is Baltimore as seen from the perspective of a police officer. It starts out with a run sheet detailing Sergeant Wayne Jenkins, John Brenthal, involvement with the Gun Trace Task Force. I don't know what else to call that if starting your series with a procedural document that fills the screen isn't a confident move. Jenkins appears to caution rookie officers against police brutality in his aggressive address, saying that it merely comes in the way of you doing your job. By the end of this first episode, it is evident that Jenkins is not some nice Bobby on the beat. What Jenkins perceives the job to be only becomes clear in slow motion. As the arrogant Jenkins who is haughty, self-important, and attracted to the power he holds, Brenthal is great. He boasts, "Can't fuck with Superman." He enjoys being in the mud, storming drug dens, and asserting himself. Unquestionably, these raid scenes, are guns behind the sofa pillow and a toy truck on the stairs, are fascinating details. It is quite effective without ever dragging out the message. Police operations are chaotic in the wake of Freddie Gray. Nicole Steele, a civil rights attorney who will join Jenkins' task force, is played by Wayne Jenkins. Steele captures a mob documenting an arrest on their phones in a clever illustration of what is going on in the city. Eventually, the officers leave and advise the crowd to police yourselves. Because they lied under oath, 24 currently employed policemen are no longer permitted to testify in court. Additionally, Herschel, an infamous cop, is cited as a prime illustration of what's gone wrong in Baltimore. Herschel was cited as the perfect illustration of what's gone wrong in Baltimore. Josh Charles, who plays Herschel on The Good Wife, is a violent, bigoted, and vengeful man who still has a job. He spits, "Everyone's so fucking sensitive." After a number of drug-related deaths, these numerous layers start to entangle one another. Strong heroin appears to be coming from the same source and has dropped a dozen individuals. The cynical Officer McDougal remarks, "We're not going to make a dent in this shit, are we?" knowing their efforts are in vain. However, as the police follow the alleged heroin dealer, they discover an additional tracker connected to his vehicle in addition to their own. The cards are rapidly turned. Mamadou Gondo, aka G-Money, claims that knowledge is the key to unlocking everything in Baltimore during an FBI interview in the near future. He claims that who got it, who gets it is what counts. Through a web of shakily interconnected people, We Own This City scatters a lot of information at the audience, including acronyms, procedural phrases, and shifting timelines. But if you catch the pace of this horrific tale, you'll be more than rewarded. If you like this review, please subscribe to my channel and let us know what do you think of this series by mentioning in the comments box.